Welcome back to Atari News. Today we are looking at the brand new release of Kali Linux version 2025.3. If you're curious about hacking tools, penetration testing, or just want to keep up with the world of cybersecurity, this update is worth your attention. Kali Linux is famous for being the go-to system for security professionals, and every few months the team rolls out a new snapshot. The latest version dropped on September 23rd, 2025, and it comes with wireless upgrades, new tools, improvements for virtual machines, and some important changes for older devices. To start with the biggest highlight, wireless hacking. For years, people using Raspberry Pi devices wanted reliable support for monitor mode and packet injection on built-in Wi-Fi. That capability was tied to something called Nexmon, a project that modifies the firmware of certain Broadcom and Cypress Wi-Fi chips. In the past, it wasn't always working smoothly. Now with Kali 2025.3, Nexmon support is back and stronger. That means if you own a Raspberry Pi, including the Pi 5, you can finally use its onboard Wi-Fi for full security testing. No need for external dongles. You can place the adapter into monitor mode, capture pockets, and even inject them. This is a major improvement for anyone running audits on lightweight hardware, especially for students or professionals who travel light. Virtual machines users also get some love in this release. Kali refreshed the way it builds its official VM images. Behind the scenes, the team modernized the Packer and Vagrant workflows. To a beginner, that might sound abstract, but what it means is simple. The Kali images you download for VirtualBox, VMware, or Vagrant will be cleaner and more reliable than before. If you're building test labs, experimenting with tools, or automating deployments, these changes remove a lot of friction. It's all about stability and consistency. Of course, a new Kali release wouldn't be complete without fresh tools. This version adds 10 new ones, expanding what's available right from the repositories. Some focus on web application testing, others on analyzing executables, tunneling networks, scanning the artificial intelligence, and even experimenting with virtual Wi-Fi drivers. The exact names may sound technical, but the message is clear. Kali continues to widen its reach, covering more areas of cybersecurity, from web and network testing to AI-assisted scanning. Even if you don't use every tool, it's good to know the system is growing with the industry. On the mobile side, Kali nethunter continues to evolve. Nethunter is the mobile version of Kali that runs on Android devices. In this update, it adds support for Samsung Galaxy S10 with Nexmon, introduces experimental support for Magis kernel modules, and delivers a round of app and bug fixes. That means more devices and more stability for people who prefer hacking from a smartphone instead of a laptop. Alongside nethunter, the Carcinal toolkit designed for car hacking and automotive security received a makeover. It now has a cleaner user interface, a better simulator, and even integration with Metasploit. That's a sign that penetration testing is no longer limited to computers and servers, but is spreading to vehicles and embedded systems, which is exactly where security needs to go. Now for some bittersweet news. Kali 2025.3 officially dropped support for ARM structure. If that term doesn't mean much, here's the impact. Devices like the original Raspberry Pi 1, the Raspberry Pi Zero W, and some older ARM boards will no longer be supported. This is because Debian, the foundation that Kali is built on, also ended ARM support. If you still rely on any one of those older services, you'll need to upgrade to newer hardware, preferably a Raspberry Pi with ARM64 support. It's a reminder that as technology advances, some old devices have to be left behind. Beyond the big scenes, there are also smaller but useful improvements. For example, the VPN IP panel plugin inside the XFCE desktop is now configurable. If you use more than one VPN, you can select which connection it monitors, giving you clearer feedback right in your panel. Add to that the usual round of bug fixes, package updates, and the latest security patches, and you get a release that feels polished. So how do you get all this if you're already running Kali? The good news is that you don't need to reinstall. Just update your system. Run a full upgrade with app, reboot your machine, and then check your version using the OS release file. It should show version 2025.3. To confirm the kernel, run the uname command, and you will see it lists Kali with kernel build 6.12. That's your confirmation that the upgrade worked and you're on the latest release. To sum it all up, Kali Linux 2025.3 is a solid update. Wireless hacking is stronger with Nexmon. Virtual machines are easier to work with. 10 new tools expand your arsenal. Nethunter and Carsenal get meaningful improvements, and support for very old devices has come to an end. It's a release that balances growth with cleanup, giving both beginners and professionals a system that's more capable and more reliable. That wraps up our breakdown on Kali Linux 2025.3. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to Italian News for more updates on cybersecurity and open source technology. You might as well check the description box below for an installation cum setup guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.